Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. I'm Idlan and my partner
Izzat Zuhaili.
will talk about health communication via social media. So, health communication is the study and a practice of communicating, promotion, health information, health education and between doctor and patient. Recently, there have been a number of doctors who are use social media as a medium for health communication to educate the public. Today we are going to talk about it that health communication via social media is a effective way to educate public. I believe that social media is a great platform as a health communication to educate public. So we are going to divide this presentation into three main sections. The first section we will discuss about social media increase accessibility and widening the access. The second one, people rely on internet to search all of type information. And the third one, we are more available detailed information is at social media. So I would like to invite Izzat to present the first section.
Thank you, Ilan. Let's start by talking about the first reason why health communication via social media effective in educating the public is because social media increase accessibility and widening access. As we all know, since the beginning of time, the local doctors is the only one who have all the medical information, such as if the person or a patient who have disease or symptoms or wants to know about medical, they must go to the clinic and ask the doctor about medical information. But since the rise of internet and the rise of social media start by millennial era, it giving the society the perspective to not just accepting the medical information. They can communicate in two-way direct communication initiative, such as if a person have a symptoms or have a disease or something, they can communicate with a doctor online, with their doctor online, and can know deeply and fully understand about their symptoms and their medical condition, instead of just accepting the treatment like the doctor, like back in the time. Next, there are benefits to doctors as well. For example, if the doctors in the small area or live in a small village and interacting with a small society, if the doctor encounters a patient with unusual set of symptoms, like unusual symptom of rare disease, they can use social media to interact with other medical practitioners or other doctors to fully understand the symptom of their patient, so they can rightfully treat their patient and not wrongly diagnose their disease. 60% of patients right now can communicate with their doctor online about their disease since the rising of social media. So that is shown if the doctor come from small area, it can use social media to interact with other medical practitioners or doctors to increase the range of to widen the range of their medical information beyond the medical library. Increased accessibility and widening access is one of the reason why health communication is via social media is effective in educating the public. So next, Dylan.
Next, the reason why social media is the good for a medium for health communication is because nowadays people rely on internet to search all type of information. It was found that internet is one of a basic need for the modern people to search for information. According to a study in 2018, 80% of US internet users have searched for health information online, and 60% of social media users trust social media posts by doctor. This reason prove that social media is an effective media for health communication. So let's move on to the next point.
So the last point about why health communication via social media is effective in educating the general public is because social media provides more available detailed information. Based on the study, 90% of the medical condition is on the Google. So patient usually using Google to diagnose their symptoms if they have a disease or not. They want to search it, such as we know now, for example, coronavirus, how to know if we infected by the coronavirus. They search the Google for the symptoms and they matchmaking with their symptoms, their symptom to know that they have disease or not. So Google Health has over 900 medical conditions. A patient can easily just Google their symptoms on that. By the way, it is still hard to reach if people are unaware on how to find it. People can wrongly find their symptom on the Google. So as a healthcare organization, they cannot just educate the public or educate the general public or educate the patients on the medical condition, but they must educate the public on how to find the medical condition themselves, because the doctor is not going to be for them 24/7. Next, if the doctor come across a post in social media and they can find one post about medical condition and they can find something wrong about that, they can just ask the admin to recorrect the point, because they have online communication with the admin. So the social media can provide a medical condition post rightfully. Then they can also provide the patients to on Google their medical symptom rightfully, such as if you Google insomnia symptom on Google and you search insomnia symptom on Google Scholar, they will result in two different results. So I've talked about why health communication via social media is effective in educating the public. So let's move to Ilan for the conclusion.
So to sum up, social media is a good medium for health communication due to three reasons. The first reason, media social increase the accessibility and widening the access. The second one, people rely on internet to search all type of information. And the third one, more available detailed information been shown in social media. So we as a public person need to take this as a advantage to remain aware of health crisis and the trend of healthcare like nowadays about COVID-19. Thank you.